begin with the Pope's prayer intention. And in this month of June, the Pope has a very interesting prayer intention. He's asking us to pray for the values of sports. Yes. So he says, let us pray that sports be an instrument of peace, encounter, and dialogue among cultures and nations, and that they promote values such as respect, solidarity, and personal growth. I have to put it out there that I'm not much of a sports person. I don't really do sports, right? But when I read this, what came to my mind was the recent happenings between the Senegalese Football Federation and the Moroccan Football Federation. Like I said, I don't really do sports, but I'll just say this in the way that I understand it, right? So in January, we had the AFCON tournament. During the finals, it was between Morocco and Senegal, right? So the referee awarded the Moroccan team a penalty match. But then, according to everybody, it was already time up. Okay, it was a late penalty. It was already time up, and the Senegalese coach was not having it. He was angry, and he ordered his team to walk off the pitch while the games were still on. Right. So after a while, I think they came back, and Moroccan team went on to play. They lost, and the Senegalese team won. Right. But then a couple of months later, I think in March, there was this ruling from CAF, Confederation of African Football, and they overturned the victory in Moroccan's favor, saying that the Senegalese team walked off the pitch, which was like a huge crime in the laws of football. So their punishment sort of was overturning their victory in Moroccan's favor. So the Moroccan team were now the winners of the AFCON finals, right? And of course, Senegalese team they did not have it as well. They refused, and they took the matter or the case. They appealed to CAS, the Court of Arbitration for Sports in Spain, right? So the case is still in court as at now, and there has been no final resolution. There's been a lot of back and forth between both countries and a lot of negative energy, right? So we need to understand that sports is not just a game, right? We are competing for the medal, for the cup, for a prize, for fame or whatever, right? But it is not just a game. Sports is a tool. It's a tool that we can use to propagate positive values in our nation, right? A lot of people have come to know about so many nations, about so many countries, about so many cultures through sports. Like in the last, I think, FIFA World Cup that took place in Qatar. Most people are going to Qatar for the first time. Okay, it's an Islamic country, but most people don't know about such country. But so they're going there for the first time, yes, to watch football. But then they got to learn about that country, learn about their culture. They got to know about, everything regarding that country. This is what sports should be like, okay? I think the first time I heard about Croatia, the country called Croatia, it was also through sports. So this is what sports should be. It should be a tool for propagating positive values. It should be a tool for promoting peace. It should be an instrument for promoting peace, not just games, right? So this is why our player is asking us to pray that we see sports not just as a competitive activity, but as an instrument of promoting peace, respect, and solidarity.